Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We're so excited for you to be here with the Collectible Christmas launch. I'm Tori from MeTime, and this is...
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm the product manager for Collectible Christmas.
And we're so excited to be here together today to show off more of our collectible Christmas stuff. So should we see who's joining us today?
Yes.
Do we have anybody? Tell us where you're joining from. Patricia Barker said she's looking forward to seeing what the next collectible Christmas project is. Welcome, Patricia. We're so excited to have you.
Yeah, we're excited to show you.
Oh, so we have, sorry, for some reason it's not telling us your names, but so we have people joining us from East Tennessee, the Adirondacks. People are joining, from warm California, Illinois.
Brighton, Colorado.
Ooh, I want to go there right now, but it's pretty. Someone from West Virginia.
Hi, Bobby from Missouri.
Oh yeah, and then let's see, Lorna is from Star, Idaho. She's our neighbor.
Oh, from Norway.
Oh,
wow.
Look. You guys are just flying in. I can't catch you. So yeah, how fun. You guys are joining us from all over, and we're so excited that you could be here. So what I will do is outline what you can expect with this video. And so first we're going to talk about the Return to Bethlehem projects. Then we're going to show off some of our favorites. We don't have time to do all of them, but we've handpicked some of our favorites. And then we'll go through some kind of frequently asked questions we had and answer some questions you might have on the stream. And then, as we like to do with most of our lives, we have a very fun giveaway.
Sounds great.
Yeah, does that sound good? And we'll take just about 30 minutes is all. So we will start by showing you our premiere video for Return to Bethlehem. Oh my gosh, Jessica, that is such a cute video.
Didn't it turn out so good?
And we had a really cute model in the video. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what it was like to be a part of the video and the photo shoot?
It was so fun to style it and to show it off. I'm really excited to show everyone.
Well, and don't you have a background in something that helped with this? Do you want to tell us more about that?
I do. I have a degree in interior design, so even though this isn't interior design, the elements and the principles of design work with this.
Yeah. Well, let's pull up a picture of the whole Return to Bethlehem scene. And you'll see, I think your interior design background probably helped, because look at all those beautiful colors and everything that you had to coordinate throughout the entire year that came together to build this beautiful scene.
Ooh, thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah, we have lots of varieties, and yeah, it just turned out really pretty.
Yeah, it is a really pretty collection. I think people are going to love it this year. So before we jump in and get into the project specifically, if somebody is just by chance finding our video, or is new to MeTime, or has never done Collectible Christmas before, do you want to tell us a little bit more about Collectible Christmas and what people can expect with this club for this next year?
Sure. So Collectible Christmas is one of our subscriptions from MeTime, and we make a collection of Christmas displays each year. So we start it in November, and it goes to the following October, and you get all the materials, the embellishments, and accessories to go with it. So when you're ready to stitch, you can sit down on at your embroidery machine and stitch it.
I know. And what I love about this collection specifically is sometimes when you see something like that, you're like, oh, it's so daunting. I don't even know where to start. This gives it to you in like baby bite-sized chunks.
Chunk at a time, yeah.
So all you have to do is get your package, make it that month, or even if you miss a month, you only have to catch up on 2 tiny pieces. But then by the time the collection ends in next October, they'll have this complete collection that they can set out.
Ready in time for decorating for Christmas. Yeah.
And so everything comes in the package. We'll look into a package in a little bit, minus some threads and stabilizer, correct?
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
Awesome. Okay, so since we kind of talked about how you have that interior design background and all of this stuff, what would you say is kind of the inspiration behind the collection?
So we've talked a lot about trying to figure out what to put in Collectible Christmas, and we know that people collect nativities.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to do a nativity, but this one's a little different because it's about the journey to Bethlehem. We've got the wise men coming from the Far East, and we've got the Bethlehem scene, and we have the shepherds coming in from the hills. So
Yeah, and I really do love that because instead of just sometimes we focus so much on the nativity, just taking a step further and just like taking a minute to consider what the journey is that goes into getting
Right.
to the nativity.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what makes this a really fun project too.
it is, yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the first kit. Do you want to show us the first kit that should be shipping this week? So this collection built yesterday for everybody that was a previous subscriber. If you are not a subscriber and want to subscribe, you can do that right now.
Okay, and you'll receive your kit in this fun green envelope, and this is what you'll get for this first time.
And you guys packed this. This month's kit is so packed.
There is so many fun things. We have this custom stand.
I don't know, do you want to do the overhead?
That would be good. Custom stand for your panel, and then you'll get the fabrics. You get a pre-printed panel. This makes making it so much easier. It's printed with the sky and the hill. You'll get the batting. Thank you. And the back. You'll create a couple more hills. And let's see, I've lost the sheep. The felt for the sheep. Oh,
It's
right
in there
here.
somewhere. Oh, sorry.
And
I'm
then
still in all
you'll-
your pieces.
You'll create loops on the back of this to hang it from the stand.
And so this shows you get the pieces for the stand, but Jessica has experience in what's called CAD, and she actually worked with an overseas manufacturer to design these stands specifically for Return to Bethlehem. And so the pieces you get kind of make this T-stand. This is, you can see the ribbon loops that would be on your panel. And then this is a future panel, but it
Yeah.
hangs on your stand.
There'll be 3 panels, the Far East, and then the Pastoral and the Bethlehem panel that you'll do during the year.
Okay, so we've had a lot of people ask a few questions about not offering a digital version this year. Could you talk a little bit more about why did we go away from the digital option?
So because of the custom stand and the pre-printed panel and just all the details in the fabrics, we wanted their project to turn out the best it could. So we wanted them to get the doorstep version and all
Yeah.
our materials.
It would be really hard to have success with this project if you didn't have the very specific pieces that you needed to do this.
Yes, yes.
So, but I feel like for the doorstep option of Return to Bethlehem, everything you get is well worth the value, if not more.
For sure. And you don't have to spend time finding and tracking down all those materials. It's all right there and you're ready to go.
Yeah, in each of these months, you'll see, just as Andrew's zooming in on all of these buildings, like there are so many different specialty fabrics and thread and even accessories that makes the doorstep option so valuable. And again, it'll just save you time. If you are busy with life or things during the day and you only have a little bit of time to stitch whenever, you can really just pick your kit up, sit down at your machine, pull everything out, and just start. You don't have to do a ton of prepping of stuff. You might have to do a little bit of trimming down and that.
Right.
But for the most part, you're not going to have to keep track of all these different fabrics, decide what you're placing where. We've done all of that for you.
Right.
And that's what I love about this subscription.
For sure.
Okay, so since we don't have time to go through the entire thing, we have picked out a few of our favorite pieces from this collection. So do you want to start? I think,
Let's show them the Magi.
okay.
This is the Magi trifold, which is something we haven't ever seen, a project we haven't ever seen done in machine embroidery before. This will actually stand up using these hinges made with the leather and the dowels. It'll stand up on its own.
And they get the dowels in their kits
They
as
do,
well.
yes.
Correct.
And all of that is made in the hoop.
Oh,
So
I love that
makes
so
it
much.
nice. And
So that's 3 separate hoopings, right?
correct, yes. And then there's just the details of the mylar and the gold stitching and this leather that's on the camel's blanket. There's just lots of details, and we don't want you to miss those.
Yeah, and I think one of my favorite is, and Andrew's zooming in right on it, is this fringe on the camel
Isn't
that
that
is
fun?
done in the hoop with the water-soluble bobbin.
Yes.
That is just such a fun technique. Oh, and it's up here too. And it just gets me every time. You guys come up with the best, most thought-through details for every single part of this scene.
Yes.
And I just love it so much.
There are lots of fun details. It's amazing what you can do on the machine. Another one of the trifolds that we have is the Bethlehem building scene. And I love how the bricks turned out on this one. If we can see that right there. Just with the stitching, and it gives the detail of those bricks.
So
just love that.
that's not a brick fabric. That is
No,
stitching
that's
you've done on top
stitching.
of the fabric. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. And
And
I spy some shimmery leather on there
Yes.
as well. That
Isn't
is
that
from,
fun?
we also use that in the Bella box,
We
and
did,
people
yeah.
have been going nuts for it. So it is fun to see it again in a few places in Return to Bethlehem.
right, yeah. So that's fun. There's lots of fun details. I love this tree on the other building.
And you guys have done a good job. So sometimes when you think of maybe where the Magi come from versus where the shepherds come from, you think, okay, one's going to be really colorful, one's going to be kind of boring. But you guys have really even found a way to elevate kind of the sandstone feel of these
Right.
buildings, and you've added like this really cute cactus tree, and just it's all in the details. A little bit of shimmer here. So even though it's in that earth tones, it's still really fun and elevated
Right.
project to make.
It looks humble, but there's lots of details. Yeah. Another one of the projects is we're adding more dimension with the buildings. This is one of my favorites. We call it the Potter's Shed, and we make this gold metallic fringe on the awning there, and the fun detail of all those pots hanging down, and the stonework on top.
I think that's my
just-
favorite part of Return to Bethlehem. Well, my new favorite part is the stitching that you guys have made it to look like either the brick or the stone. The other fun thing about the Potter Shed is the accessories that you guys found to go with it. Do you want to tell us a little bit more
Right.
about those?
So we found these great terracotta pots in all different sizes and styles, and that just makes the display more fun. Yeah,
So-
everyone's talked about these terracotta pots for a
Yeah.
while.
I just remember when they came in and we had all the tiny little samples, it was even hard to be like, well, which one's my favorite? Because
Which one
anything
do I
that size
choose?
is just so dang cute.
Yes,
But so this is kind of a nod from our first collection of Collectible Christmas, the Holiday Village, in that we did the freestanding buildings.
Right.
And people loved the accessories that came with that. So it's
Yeah.
fun to see they will get stuff to make a building, and then there will still be those cute accessories.
yes, and then you get some palm trees too to accessorize.
Oh yeah, do you have a palm tree?
There is a palm tree.
So they
right
get
there.
a big palm tree, and do they get the baby ones too?
They do. Yeah,
Okay.
big palm trees and baby ones.
Those are so cute. See, you guys think of everything.
Right? So I don't think you could find these anywhere at a craft store. I think this is another reason why you want the doorstep version.
Yeah, you would definitely
Yeah.
want the doorstep version because of these accessories. So, okay. We can't not
forget
talk
the
about
stable.
the centerpiece of all of this, and it's the stable.
The stable and the Holy Family. So the stable is really neat because we have the chiffon on the back and the gold stitching, and we think it's going to look really amazing to put a light behind that and shine it through.
Do you have a specific light that you're recommending people put behind there?
Either a tea light or fairy lights. Yeah.
Okay, and that would be cute. And then I
And
love
then
the star on top.
above.
And if people haven't seen already, we have in the Me Time store right now a free download, and it's a play off of the star, right?
Right,
That's kind of a
yes.
little, could be an ornament, could be,
A garland.
yeah, you'll see behind us, someone had made it into a garland and used some gold beads, and just really makes that gold stitching pop. So,
And that's a free download
Yeah.
at metimedelivered.com.
so if you haven't already, go to the Me Time store and be sure to download that free star ornament, or I don't know, what are we calling it? Is it an ornament?
A star garland.
Star garland. And do we give them instructions on how to put it together?
We do,
Oh,
yes. There's
see.
instructions included in that too.
You guys do everything. Okay, and then
And then the Holy Family.
the Holy Family right there. That is really cute.
And there's lots of fun details in the stitching on that.
Well, fun. Okay, so I have seen a few questions come through. Someone was asking, is there a thread kit? So the thread is not included unless it's like a specialty thread in the
Right.
kit. But is there a thread kit?
There
for
is
this
a thread
collection?
kit for this collection that you can
Do you wanna
purchase.
show
Yes,
us?
it's in the shop at metimedelivered.com.
We've got this beautiful picture.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
And what I love
I
about
love
the
the
thread
colors.
kit is the colors. You kind of have more of your jewel tones than your traditional Christmas tones. And it's just really fun to have something that's not just so red and green and traditional Christmas.
So yes, that's available at the website. And what else do we have? What other questions?
Someone said, is that little stand that's holding up the Holy Family included?
It is, yes. The stand is included for the Holy Family, so it will stand up.
Okay, and then looks like we had a few people ask how much the kits cost. So it's $24
Plus shipping.
plus shipping. And so depending on your location for shipping, the shipping charge will vary, but every month it'll be $24
And
for
that
the kit.
bills on the 10th of every month. And
So
then
we
it'll be
billed-
shipped to you.
Yeah, so we billed yesterday. And if you were not a previous subscriber and would like to subscribe, just go to metimedelivered.com and scroll down to Collectible Christmas and then subscribe to this collection.
Sounds good.
And
Don't
kits
miss
should
out.
start
Yeah.
shipping out in the next day or two.
Right.
So, okay, let's see what else. Oh, let's see. Oh, people are excited for the thread. They're excited for the kit. This is really exciting. Okay, what other questions have we been getting?
So a lot of people ask if they subscribe now, what kit will they get? And they will get this November kit, which will be the pastoral panel right here
Okay.
with the angel and the sheep.
And this is so fun because if you did the Sing Noel tree skirt, there was actually this angel that was really one of our more popular designs that everybody loved. And it was fun to use and see the same design in
Would
this
nod
project.
to that. I think so too. And she has that shimmer leather and the dimensional wings with the mylar.
And there's some background quilting and stuff that you guys included on this, as well as placement stuff for putting the angel and the sheep on there.
Right. And our instructions are amazing, and it's going to walk you through every step,
And
including the binding.
I was going to say that we have instructions for
Yes.
the binding, so that is awesome.
Yes.
And so can you tell me a little bit about the tutorials that we're doing for Collectible Christmas?
Sure. So each month there will be a tutorial that will help you through any of the tricky spots that we found. So for the panels, we'll help you cut them straight and get that binding to work just perfectly. And there'll be other tips each month.
I know, and it's kind of cool. You can't really tell unless you see the picture of the 3 panels together, but those pre-printed panels are the exact same for each scene. You're just adding stuff on top of them.
Right, yes.
How fun is that? And even, I mean, they're just impressive just by themselves together like
They
that.
are neat, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so another question that we've been getting a lot of is people want to make more than one.
They do. These ladies are so sweet, and they want to make these as gifts. So these will be in the store, available at metimedelivered.com, and you can order more.
And that would be the month after
Correct.
we ship, because we want to make
Yes.
sure everybody who's a subscriber has access to their first kit, and then we will figure out a way to add whatever's left over to the store
Right,
after.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so how much space do you need to display this completed display?
So it surprisingly isn't as big as it looks, and you can display it in about 2 square feet of space. In our video, we have that mantle and that we set it up at, and it's really not that big, and it's not that deep.
But you also kind of spread it out,
We did.
so
yeah.
it filled the photo too. Do we have any other photos of it being?
I think there's a photo of it set up on shelves.
Okay. Well, I think while we wait for them to find that, we can talk about that. So even if you wanted to set up parts of it throughout your
Right,
house
you
or
could
different areas, you
have
could
little
kind of do that
groupings.
too. That would be really cute. A shelf like this one behind us would be really cute with them displayed. You could do different levels. So like a
Right.
bookshelf. I think I saw a lot of people who did our holiday village also put them on their
On a
bookshelves,
bookshelf.
and that was really cute
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So, okay. What are other questions? Do you guys have any other? So is stabilizer included?
So for the most part, stabilizer isn't included. There is some spots that we wanted to make sure that, like wash away topping, we need for the wings, so you will get that.
Okay.
So,
So more
you-
along the lines, if it's a specialty
if it's a
stabilizer, it may be
specialty.
included. Okay.
But you need to provide the stabilizer.
All right. Oh, this is a great one. What size hoop is needed to stitch out the panels? They look larger than previous collectible Christmas pieces.
So you can do them in the 5x7 hoop. It will be 2 hoopings in the 5x7 hoop, but it can be done in the 5x7 hoop.
I love that. So it doesn't matter what size hoop you can make this, but then is there an
Right.
option for an 8x12 to do the whole
There
panel
is,
if needed?
yes.
Okay. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, someone had a funny comment about her biggest issue is going to be keeping her family from stealing her collection. I'm sure you could set up a hidden camera or something and keep them from it. But yeah, that sounds like it
Yes.
would be a problem. I would steal it too.
It's,
Okay, someone asked about Hemingway thread. Right now, the kit is only in glide thread. I'm sure there will be a few people out there that will convert it to a Hemingway thread kit, but for right now, we're only offering it in the glide thread. What is the height of the completed background stand? Do you know?
this is about 13 inches
Okay.
when it's on the stand.
And then if you had a smaller space, you probably could bring in some more of these wood blocks and
Right.
stack it up instead of going wide. So that
Exactly,
you can
yeah.
make this as tall as you needed it or short.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else.
There is a preview of December's kit online, so you can see what's coming next.
Oh, Linda's funny. She said she's going to need a sealed display for this that's cat-proof.
Cat-proof.
I love that. Yeah.
That is fun.
We love those furry friends, but they love our projects way too much. Okay. Well, I think if you guys have any more questions, feel free to keep commenting them on our Facebook channel or our Facebook pages in the group, and we will do our best to have our social media and our customer service team reach out to you and get you answers to those questions.
Yes.
But for the most part, too, they can see what is coming up next month for Collectible
There's
Christmas.
always a preview.
Yeah,
Yes.
already on the site. So a month in advance, you'll know what's coming next. So, okay, now it's the favorite part. It's our
Yes.
giveaway. Do you want to tell us what you're giving away a lucky person
So
today?
one lucky person is going to get the thread kit and some stabilizer.
Okay, and so this is the light mesh cutaway. Is this the one that you use a lot of
Yes.
in this collection?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially for the buildings, we use that one.
I feel like this is a stabilizer we use a lot in Perfectly Pieced and this, and so light mesh cutaway is a great stabilizer from Kimberbell to use in a lot of your projects.
And don't forget, if you don't win, you can buy both of these at the store.
Yeah, so the thread kit is available in the store as well as the light mesh cutaway.
Right.
So you can purchase both of those in the MeTime store today at metimedelivered.com.
Right.
So how do they enter to win?
So just make a comment and let us know where you're going to display it and how you're going to display this. And then we'll choose a winner from that.
I know, and what's fun is if they get this one and the next month and they're really on top of it, they can have two great standalone pieces. They could even display
Right.
this year while they wait for it to be finished next year.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
could be fun to do and see what you guys make already.
Yes.
So when are we picking a winner? Let's see, today is Monday. Should we say Friday?
Friday sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. You have
So-
Friday till Friday.
So you have until Friday in our Facebook group, and then we will just announce the winner there on Friday. So enter
Sounds good.
again by telling us.
Where you're going to display it, how you're going to display it.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Okay, so we want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. It's been so much fun to show you just a glimpse of what's coming up in Collectible Christmas. We have a lot more pictures on our website. We'll be sending out a few more emails about it. So if you want to see those and get a feel for the entire collection, that's how you'll do that. But I also want to thank Jessica for joining me and showing off what she's been working on so hard for the last year. It's excited to see what people think about it.
It's so fun to show.
And thank you again for joining us. Now go enjoy some well-deserved me time.